If there is something I've learned this far in my life, it is that as humans we are so set on understanding the most complex of concepts and deepest of thoughts. It is because of this that we oftentimes overlook the issues that lie directly before us. Lincoln, Nebraska is home to the University of Nebraska-Lincoln's East Campus, approximately one city block of educational buildings and structures, of which approximately 60 acres is undeveloped land. The campus is focused on agricultural sciences and natural resources. Professors and students share knowledge that today, as well as in the future, will be used outside the classroom. While some plan to travel to distant or remote areas to do their research, I have chosen a hidden sanctuary that has escaped the public eye for years. Henry David Thoreau once said that it is not what you look at that matters, it is what you see. Sometimes all it takes is stepping outside of our office or sidewalk confines to really see and discover what is hiding in our own backyard. Although we seem to live in separate worlds, our boundaries are constantly clashing as urban development pushes and pulls at the delicate sanctuary that is home to these lives. Something I've thought about is whether or not we own the land, and how aware are people of the biodiversity all around us.
I suppose by legality today, we own the land, the university owns it, we use it, it's tax-free, so you can look at that part of it. But you can also look at it from the standpoint of wildlife. Certainly there are many species that were here before any of us came around. There's been quite a selection of species because of the urbanization process, so now we have some of those survivors like the foxes here and again, the possums, the woodchucks, a lot of birds that have pretty much replaced native birds such as starlings and English sparrows and crows and others like that. So it's a mixed bag, and it becomes a sort of ethical issue. Who really owns the land? I like to think we can coexist.
I think I don't know if teachers know or not, but I think if they did, they'd be interested. I mean, especially I'm in a forestry class and there's a bunch of trees over there, so it's kind of a no-brainer. There's not a lot of trees in Nebraska, so it'd be interesting to do like a little field trip over there just to see. Or if they can make like trails or something like that, like a small path going through there, and so people can go through there easy.
even to this day, I would much rather go walking through a field in a rural setting than I would walking along a busy sidewalk, because there is so much to see in that setting.
So I have a theory. If we slow down our lives and stay in a single place for a period of time, will we be amazed at what we see?
Convinced that our own habitat of living in a concrete jungle isn't healthy for us, and we need the ability to hear various species of birds in the trees. We need to see squirrels running around, rabbits, foxes.
But it's far more important for the students to think about what the possibilities are, for them to research the alternatives, go to the library, go to the web, visit some other small farms in cities or around the edges, and come up with ideas that they think will work. People have to be fully bought in, fully invested in ideas, to get really excited about them and follow through.
If people knew about it and classes did trips over there, and I don't know why they don't really. I mean, I don't know. Now that you mention it, I'd probably go take a walk over there and see what it's like.
Maybe there is something big here. Something more powerful and resilient than we gave it credit for. A relationship as complex as this does not start with an army. It starts with each individual person deciding for themselves how they value this biodiverse ecosystem. Maybe it's time we take a walk, and perhaps we can stop looking and start seeing.